Aha! Sup. Welcome back. I'm in for a 3-hour stream trying to finish voice lines so that way. So tomorrow's gonna be, well, it's about to be tomorrow, but tomorrow's gonna be a longer Star Rail stream day than Genshin. But yeah, finish voice lines, and then if I finish my Star Rail stuff first, because I'll do Star Rail first, if I could get that done in time, because I'm going to do the new event day on Genshin, because it comes out tomorrow, and if I have time, I'm going to try and also push a second Genshin stream. But I don't know, because I think I'm going to end up doing a 5-hour Star Rail stream. Leaves on the Wind. Oh my gosh, I haven't had that commission in a while. Wow. Nostalgia right there. Fushwan Crimes. Oh, is that the relic you said you got lucky on? Was it for Fushwan? No, Jinglu? Oh. Dang it! I wasn't really going against any ice characters, so I couldn't really use your Jinglu. What a shame, I can't use it to either. What are you working on? I mean to write a new book about Mondstadt history that focuses on Anemo, and I'm looking for important work here. If you think about it, the place is the ideal spot. There's a statue of 7 that represents Anemo, and a tree that's closely linked to the legend of the great hero Vanessa. Yeah, and I know this might sound funny. Looking for and gathering Anemo without a vision with luck is too difficult. And the so-called search for inspiration, why I'm starting to space here. Most of my material is aside from the second-hand resource as well. That's the life of a person without a vision, and the content to do much and yet achieve little. One cannot use the power of the elements without a vision, whether the research are in life, those without it, like outsiders in their own world. Maybe in the eyes of the gods, vision wielders are the main characters in this world. Sorry, I said too much. And while I did say all this, I won't give up on research. I don't have a vision, but I won't lose in terms of scholarly. I've heard that you can use elements without a vision. If you could help me grab some object and view with animal, that would really help with my research. Could you help me climb up this tree and have a look? What do you need specifically? You can see the elements, yes. I reckon that you just need to follow the traits of the animal and search that way. I'll be waiting for you under the tree. If you find anything, just bring it down to me. Okay. Da, da, da. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so it's 3 leaves. Again, I haven't had this commission in months. Yeah, Ty. I don't think since Puzzle's struggling with internet issues with where he's at right now, I don't think there's gonna be any way for us to have that win trace. I think we'll just have to try again next time. I got Lucky T right here beside me. Where's the last one at though? Don't know. Okay. Star Rail's pulling's about to happen in 3 days. Soon, Fushuan and Boot Hill will be out, if that's what you're going. Next weekend. Wait, let me make sure I had the time right. Okay, 9 days. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, I'm gonna pull Saturday. I'm pulling Saturday. Not today, Saturday. Upcoming Saturday. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till like one day and a couple of hours before I attend Fushuan. But it will be interesting to see. Oh my gosh. Okay. I am interested to see who, because I've seen people lose 50-50. I think people are still losing 50-50 with Welt or Bailu for Robin. So it'll be interesting to see what two standard 5-star character people loses on Fushuan and Boot Hill's banner. So I know, like, could I possibly have a chance to get Yangqing? Or at least let it be a new 5-star. Like, if I end up losing 50-50, I just want it to, like, be a new 5-star character. You're betting Japard? I don't know, because Japard showed a lot. It was like Japard and Welt for people pulling for Adventuring. At least, and I've seen people lose 50-50 for Welt. And I think Bailu, but it might, I'm thinking that it'll probably be Bronya or Yangqing. I'm thinking Bronya or Yangqing. I just hope it's not Clara. I lost Clara on Blade's banner. I know it's been a while, so it could be Clara uptime, but I'm like, I already got E-Boy Clara. I need a break. Have you found anything? Got a few leaves here. Leaves, let me have a look. Huh. You place them in a box. When you have your hand, the leaves are embedded and you feel the animal within them. I think that this tree that really had this power. If only I had a vision, then I wouldn't have had to waste this much time. Thank you. This is very precious research, and I will use it as such. So I don't have any method of preserving these leaves, and it's full of pulse that the animal in them could dissipate all too quickly. Still, take this as recompense for your efforts. Who knows? I might need to call you in the future to help me collect research materials. Well, a lot of people would have to have. I think a lot of people who had Japard before venturing already had Japard built. But yeah, now that I think any of the new players that start now, or when they start, like, if people got lucky and they started Star Rail when Adventuring came out and they pulled for Adventuring, then yeah. Here's the thing, though. A lot of people, when they get Japard and when they get Adventuring, they will give up on March. A lot of people will still build. I think a lot of people will still build Preservation Trailblazer because a lot of people, like, there's gonna be enemies that you would need a shield character for, but their weakness is fire. And Fire Trailblazer is the go-to because he still is a decent shielder. So I can still see some people use Trailblazer Preservation. But yeah, I think the two people, I think a lot of people will use Japard and Adventuring. And now with Fushuan's rerun, if people only had, never had Fushuan, I think a lot of people are going to end up giving up on Japard, because Adventuring and Fushuan or not only shield. Okay, so Adventuring's full on shielder. It's like that. Fushwan is more of she toughs makes your teammates a little bit like she reduces the damage and stuff like that. But they both can damage enemies at the same time because March, she puts a shield up and she does damage. Fire Trailblazer, he can put up a shield up no matter what and still do damage. Japard, you literally have to wait for his ult, and make sure to build his normals if you want him to do damage. So I think a lot of people are really into Fushwan and Adventuring just because they're easier to build, and can do damage and it's like that. Going for it. Can't wait to try her out. Gotcha. But all the shielders are so good. Like, all the shielders are so good. Like, Japard, he's different than all the other shield characters because he can revive himself. You don't need Bailu. He can just get himself back up and going. March, she has shields, and she can also debuff. Now I know it's one shield per person, but she can also, if you're inflicted with like a thing from an enemy, she can dispel it. And then her ult, she's also a damage dealer with her ult. And Trailblazer can taunt the enemies and get them focused on him more, and can still do damage. Just like the healers, like Lynx is good. See so Lynx is good because her ult can dispel any like the stuff on all your characters. But while Natasha, her ult heals, but she can singly dispel the stuff one by one. See but there's like a pro and a con between Natasha and Lynx. The con with Lynx is if like the majority of your characters are like out and it's just Lynx, you gotta hope to get her ult soon, or it could go very bad. While Natasha, she can heal, and then when you get skill point, like it's due to skill points. But if you do it wisely, then like as soon as your character's got a thingy, she can dispel it. It's like that. Like every character is so unique and so good that if you know how to use the character, like it's just like Genshin. It's just like Genshin. Like all characters are good.
Escapes my sights. Get him!
Try not to enjoy this too much. You're in for a little shock.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
Okay, we're almost done. 2 commissions. 2 commissions left. And then I'll do co-op for... Hold on. After Lynette, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so after Lynette, because I think all I need for Lynette is get a circlet up, I think. Yeah, I just need to get her circlet up. 34, 113. There is one thing I could like. Actually, before I work on that circlet. Okay. I know it looks bad, but if it can hit crit damage, if it can hit crit rate or crit damage on the last row, it can still work. Because the fact that it's 7 crit rate, it still has a slight chance. Because look at this piece. This piece is 5.8 crit rate. This one's 7, so. I don't know why I locked that piece. Yeah, nah. Bye-bye. That one's going away. That one's getting unlocked. Like, dude, like this one. If it can hit crit damage one more time, it still could be usable. Like, like, I know I'm being copial right now, but like, that's my RNG, man. That's my RNG. Oh my gosh. I know it looks so copium. And it's like, bruh, you don't need to like, but you gotta believe in the hopium, man. Yeah, if I get Fushwan, I'm gonna give her the preservation light come from her to shop, because it can be used for her. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, like, I wish like, you can give it to March, but March ain't gonna, like, it was definitely made for, like, a character similar to, like, Fushwan, but, man. Like, I've seen a few people use that, her to light cone on March, because they wanted to, like, for someone who's similar to me, who likes to give appreciation to the free-to-play team, they gave, like, the 5-star equivalents to the free-to-play team. So, like, Trailblazer, Destruction, Aeons of the Fall, March with the Preservation, Dawn Hong with the Hunt, and for Nihility, if they ended up with Welt, they would give that Nihility light cone to Welt.
Let it rain.
But yeah, so I really hope Baiju's nice to me. It's my first time pulling for him, so hopefully, you know, he's nice to me. He doesn't have a grudge of me skipping him 2 times. Like, thankfully, honestly, I'm thankful. I'm very thankful I went for Farina when I did, because I had to worry about all Hatham. Like, I want to go for Sagewin and Chlorian. If first, whoever, like, we'll have to see the advantage for 4.8. If first half has characters I already have, I'll try to go for Sagewin, but if I lose 50-50, I'll save my guarantee for, because honestly, with me attempting Baiju and I'll hate them, and if I end up having enough for Sagewin, yeah, I'll be like broke. But it looks like, honestly, it's looking like I'm only going to be able to go for All Hatham next update. I'll have to go for Chlorian and Sagewin another time, which sucks because I want to try the kid team. Well, the thing is, I wanted to, if I lose 50-50, do like 3 or 10 pulls and hope I can get my early Baiju. And then, like, it's so rough because I want to just go ahead and get Baiju off my list. And I want to get all Hatham off my list. And then at that point, I'm just waiting. The only other character outside Fontaine, if I can get both of them, will just be Nilo. And then after that, it's just Fontaine characters, and then going for the new Natlin characters. Dude, the sad thing is, okay, so Zhongli showed up. I was so close to proxying a 5-star. I think I was like a 10 pull or 20 away, but I couldn't get a 10 pull or 20. So he disappeared. So I got Zhongli, technically his 3rd rerun. But yeah, I got Zhongli during his 3rd rerun, during Lantern Rite.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Ooh, before the update ends, when I do my early stream before update, I'm gonna check out Mondstadt Library, and we're gonna guess, like, okay, like, where would this mysterious room be? Because they said it was gonna be in Mondstadt's library.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Dude, if I can get an early Fushwan, that would be great. Because I want to go for Boot Hill, but I'm barely getting enough. Like, I really need to work hard these next few days on Star L. Like that's why I'm trying to hurry up and get my characters for Genshin done, so that way that's done, taken care of. I could take it easy a little bit on Genshin, focus on Star L, get like a lot grinding, so I could try and go for Fushwan and Boot Hill. If I lose if I lose 50-50 on Boot Hill, I'm saving the guaranteed for Firefly. But I'm gonna be honest, like, if I lose 50 for Fushwan, there is not gonna be any Boot Hill pulls, because then everything will end up having to go for Fushwan, and that's gonna suck. Okay, I talked to Kat. Double checking, yeah, I did. Well, I think Wawa and Argenti are gonna have to have a rerun first, but we won't know. Like, Wawa, Argenti, and Rame need a rerun, and then it's pretty much Penacony reruns. Gosh. I'm gonna... Sparkle, I need Harmony characters, so Rame and Sparkle rerun wise, I want them. I do want to get Argenti and stuff like that, but like rerun wise, I need to stack up. I need to get another Harmony character in case, you know, I'm using my Trailblazer on a different path that's not Harmony, because I just have Asta and Yukong. And Sparkle, I want Hanya, but like if I don't have Hanya, I can go Sparkle to help out with, you know, my Don Hong and Baidu Lene. But like, we just won't know, because they're definitely doing it in they're doing it in a random order in Star L, because they they did Zila first, and it was like a few months later, then Jingwon finally had his rerun. It's like, dang, that was a while. Okay, I'm about to turn co-op on. Let's go to Liyue. look, the preview page is out. The interaction platform closing soon on May 27th. What day is it today? It's 2025. Okay. All right. Thank you. I'll go ahead and claim that now. Alright, my co-op's on. So far, yeah, she is, but hey, we got a lot more characters down the road for Star Rail, so dude, if Fuwa comes to Honkai Star Rail, she is gonna be the Kazuha, because literally Kazuha's look is from Fuwa from Honkai Impact 3rd. Like, just Kazuha's a male version of her, and it's like that. So if Fuwa is ever, if they ever do show, I will 100%, I don't care if it's a rerun character I need, I will 100% go for Fuwa if she's ever in Honkai Star Rail. Because, but yeah, like, I'm still, like, Firefly is like one of the main characters in Honkai Impact 3rd. Like, on looks and stuff like that. Like, oh my gosh, imagine if they put Yae Sakura in Honkai Star Rail. So, because remember, Yae Sakura is like more of a bunny, and Yae Miko's a fox. And it's like that. So if they put like Yae Sakura in there, I'm not hating on Rame. I'm just saying, like, we don't know, like Rame, as of now, with the characters we currently have, she is like Kazuha, but there could be, like, there's other characters that are out to be released, so there could be a better character that's will come out, and they'll be even better than Rame.
How about
like similar kit as Rame, but like bonuses. And it's like that. Like, oh, they'll have a follow-up attack, or who knows? Like, look at Adventuring, like Fushwan and Adventuring. Both are really good, but you gotta think that follow-up attack is so nice with Adventuring. Yeah. Fuwa could be like fire in Star Rail, or again, they could make her wind. Or, like wind or fire if Fuwa's ever in Star Rail.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Fire!
Windblade, disappear.
Watch out! Hey there! This one's got
Well, here's the thing. I'm leaning more towards fire because of the story stuff. Like, I don't know how Fuwa is played. Like, I've seen the story of Honkai Impact 3rd. And it's like that. Not really the gameplay part. Crit. Oh my gosh! Rosaria got a circlet! I know it's not good, but hey, 5-star crit rate is still 5-star crit rate. Alright. Today's a good day. Today's a good day on Genshin. Oh my gosh, I'm about to set Star Rail. Oh gosh. Like, I can't wait to see what other I can't wait to see what other Impact third characters are gonna. Dude, if Siren is in Star Rail, like I mentioned before, Fuwa, the any of the main characters from Honkai Impact third, like Colin, Kiana, stuff like that, Fuwa and Siren, they will be must-have characters for me if they ever show up in Star Rail. I really hope, like, Fuwa and Siren, I'm really hoping on the most.
Frozen in time.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Feeling lucky?
Nah, I'm burning that. I'm burning that. I'm burning that. If only I can get a Hydro Cup.
What's the hurry? Order freeze.
A proper
Windblade.
send-off.
With the wind.
Hiya!
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
A proper send-off from the Cena with love. This one's got your
Oh gosh.
Windblade.
Man, we get to put Stage Twin gets to put enemies in bubbles, so now they'll suffer what we've had to suffer with the bubbles. But like, dang it, sucks that I'm most likely gonna end up having to skip her like entirely. Chlorian, it was so obvious that since I have to go, I'll hate them. It like, unless like I get early Baiju early, I'll hate them. Then I could like risk it for the biscuit for her. But I'm too nervous. I'm too nervous.
Oh.
Okay. Goodbye, 4-star. I'll still hold on to it because I've only gotten one 5-star crit circlet, so. Yes, and I do a 4-piece bloodstained Rosaria.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
Alright, come on. Please hit crit damage. Please hit crit damage.
Oh.
You know what? I'll take it. Alright, let's get rid of that Noblesse piece. Where's it at? Okay. Okay, that's fodder. If you're talking about charging like Bennett, then hopefully. But if you mean like a pyro fusion thingy, then they'll probably have to be similar to D-Luke. Like, I don't know, something sim. It'll if we get a charging thingy, thing, it will be like either similar to like Deluxe kit or Bennett's kit. No, a pyro slime. Oh, you mean they throw fireball. That I mean, pyro catalyst characters do that. But I don't know. I'm really hoping the Pyro Archon is Claymore, because when you hear God of War, because like Pyro.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Warfare, I guess.
Because they talk about like, because when it comes to like gods and fire types are similar to like a fire kind of like vibe, you think God of War and God of War characters, and even in mythology they have big swords. So I really hope the Pyro Archon's a Claymore character. That, and we need a Claymore Archon. We need a Claymore Archon, because after Pyro Archon, it's just gonna be Snaya. That's it. And we already got Venti's our bow character, Zhongli's Sphere, Raiden's Sphere, but is Sphere. Farina's our sword, Nahida's the catalyst. So yeah, so if Pyro Archon ain't Claymore, then I mean there's definitely a lot of Cryo Claymore characters. So, but oh, it would be cool like if the Saritsa was like a catalyst character, because we only had 2 Cryo catalysts, so it'd be cool if the Archon was a catalyst. Because imagine in like if her weapon, like what her weapon would look like. But again, we don't know what's in store for us. I'm just excited for the next region.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Reinforcements are here. A proper send-off.
Stabilize. Wind blade. Dodge
Hey
this.
there.
Don't get frostbite.
Feeling lucky.
Yeah, they do tend to have multiple weapons, but Genshin, the max a character is gonna have on a weapon thing that we've seen is 2. So, but that's why I just want them to be Claymore,
Have you
though.
noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
Oh gosh. Just in case, I think I might need to level this up.
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Hydro. I'll hold on to that. That's fodder. Alright, 60 resin, Ty. 60 resin. Man, I hope they do what they did for Fontaine. Like, okay, so for Inazuma and Sumeru, we saw more of the area. Sumeru, we already knew about Sino. They at least showed us Kole and Tainari. And they did show us some characters. They showed characters for Sumeru. Fontaine, so I'm hoping Natlin they still do the same thing with the character stuff. Hey Cameron, hi Delta.
Order.
I saw that happening.
What's the dodge this? Solidified. I will have order. Oh, so sorry. Freeze.
Hold on, I'll eat some food. Hold on. Go to food. We're about to wrap up, Delta. Like, we're about done.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.
Like, I only have 2 more claims left. Yeah, I'm sorry, Delta. I just feel bad if you join and because I literally do only have like 2 claims left, so I'd feel bad. Oh, crud, right. We were leveling up that crit rate circlet. I was like, wait, what was I doing again? Ah, darn it. I need to see, please.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Didn't we give it? Yeah, that, and then... Hey, Castro. Well, I'm off to get started in Wuwa. Alright, I wish you luck. Oh my gosh, speaking of weathering waves, I saw a video clip. I'll say that could be a genuine piece. I saw a video clip of the rover holding a sword to this lady's neck, and they were female, and I'm like, well, that ain't sus at all. I'm like, I'm sure a lot of people really like that.
Cool it. Freeze. Dodge this.
This one's got your name on it.
Freeze.
Feeling lucky?
I finished just trying my luck out on Noblesse or just getting fodder. I got a 5-star crit rate circlet, a second one. So Rosaria finally got rid of doesn't need that 4-piece. Now I'm just trying to like get this circlet out because just in case I need that crit rate circlet. Because I'm leveling up a crit damage one at the same time as well. Alright, I'm gonna have to level up that bloodstain feather. I mean, get blood, like, Yeah. Oh, if that could hit crit. If that could hit crit, that would probably be a good HP sand for, like, either Dory or Bennett. I need to, like, look at their stuff after this. Alright, last claim, Ty, last claim. So, is, Farina your first 5-star standard character, Casserole, or, second? Or, if she's your first, was it from, that, 40-50 pool banner? And, who will be your selector character? And don't forget, you can now choose 2 characters for Weathering Waves.
I will have order.
Fire! Well,
Dodge this.
hiya! Coming at ya!
This one will be frozen in time. Freeze. Twin blade. Cut. Disappear.
Fire! Well, with rocks. Haha! Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Nice. Yeah, Bennett, well, yeah. Like, I definitely, like, out of the characters, I definitely, like, for the 2, I want the 2 guys from Standard, but I really want the Gaming one the most, because I've seen so many people simp the Sephiroth one, and I do like him because he's cool, but out of the 2 guy characters in Standard, I want the Gaming, Ling Yang. Okay, I need to see those noblesse pieces. Where's Dory at? What do you have? Oh yeah, if that HP hits better. Let me burn this. Let me burn that energy recharge. Darn it. Okay. We're gonna get rid of it. Screw it. Let's put it into this
I didn't know
one.
you were such a slacker.
Hold on, Ta.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Okay, we can unlock that. Okay, let's see what this last piece is. You now have 2 5-stars. Ah, nice. Okay. I can burn that bad flower we just got into that feather. Alright. Alright. Let's go to the statue tie. And I'll be done with co-op. I don't have to wait till till a few hours for the new day of the event. Alright. Thanks, Ty. I appreciate it. I know those Abyss mages, once they separate, when we get them close together, it gets, like, annoying. Like, it's like, dang, that sucks. But still, thanks again, Ty. I appreciate it. Alright. Let's try this feather out before I go over voice lines for characters, because we're about done. We only have, like, 6 characters that we need to go over voice lines, and I want to go ahead and get Alachino done and over with as well, so whenever I can once I get that quest done and start farming her boss, I can, like, get her leveled up without worrying about voice lines. But first... Oh... Hit bad. Yes, okay, I can burn you. Ha 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 ha. Just as I wanted. Alright, alright, alright. Let's... What character... Not Jean. So I'm still trying to figure out what I want to give to Jean. We could work on Euclid. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's really all I can do. Alright, hold on, blue screen for a second. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Battle Pass stuff. Because the next 2 hours is gonna be character voice lines. Because I went through a majority of characters a few months ago. And there was a few that because I was only messing with my level 1 characters and I got them to 40. So now I'm on my 60. I'm trying to get my 60s characters and lower up. So now I gotta go to those. No. I'm still gonna be streaming. Yeah, I got some voice lines and stuff like that to just go ahead and listen and get rid of the exclamation marks and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna be streaming for about another 2 hours. I just want to go ahead and claim my battle pass. Already talked to Catherine. Don't forget the new day of this event comes out in a few hours. And that's another reason why I want, I'm gonna have to probably use Raiden Shogun against him, or I'll do Kaching. Hey, Puzzle. How you doing? Also, I heard you've been dealing with some internet issues. Sorry to hear that. But hope you've been doing good. And I know you've been kind of playing Wuthering Waves, and how you liking it so far? You liking Wawa? And its ecosystem, gotcha. Oh man, you get to they said that the second selector thingy will be available for a year, so that means PlayStation players will. That means if they can release PlayStation within the year, Wuthering Waves, that means PlayStation players can also get that second selector. So they're making sure, I guess they're also making sure, hey, so hopefully, PlayStation players don't miss out too much. But again, guys, I'm gonna be streaming. Wuthering Waves is gonna be how I'm gonna do Wuthering Waves is I'm not gonna stream it, but I will upload videos of it, of me doing story, do how I do Genshin, where when I find a good pause, I'll talk about my thoughts. I was also thinking of maybe just do just at the beginning and the end put my thought process in there, but I was like, oh, but what if I come across a character and I'll be like, dang, or I'm like, bro, this is way too sus than it should be. I'm like, oh man, I think people want to know my thoughts as soon as that scene happens. So, that's how I'll do Wuthering Waves. Oh yeah, the Sephiroth looking guy. What about your second character, 5-star? What, you get 3 5-stars, 2 from Selector, and then the 1 from that one banner. So, what other 5-star, standard 5-stars did you get, Puzzle? Man, I can't believe this vent's going away. 9 days left. Phew! Thanks for the bless you. You got Farina, the healer. Yeah, I'm familiar with the standard characters. Cause I watched a few video clips. Dang it! Who's gonna be your third 5-star puzzle? Who are you gonna choose? Who's the third 5-star you're gonna choose puzzle? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Here's my plan when I play Wuthering Waves. Not the stream plan, the full plan. I am gonna get all the six free characters first. I want to get the 6 free characters first. Then I will pull on that discount banner, see who my first 5-star character is. Hope it's Ling Yang, because I want Ling Yang the most. And I don't know, I think a lot of people don't. I haven't really seen a lot of people they talk about Ling Yang's kit and things like that, but I've seen people use Encore, the Sephiroth looking guy, the Animo Yin Yang girl. I don't really see people really use Farina or Ling Yang. I think some people because I think people will use Farina because there's only 2 healers, Baiji and her. But poor Ling Yang's getting the Yang Qing treatment, and I'm like, come on. If you come home, Ling Yang, I will give you the treatment you deserve. I have to decide on who I'm getting as my third selector. Going for Gaming's cousin? Hey, yes. Puzzles go for Ling Yang. Let's go. 2 healers. They're at least 12. I only know about 2. Look, I've only seen the beginning part of Wuthering Waves, and I'm aware of the free 6 characters you get without pulling. I don't know about any of the other 4-star characters. I only know about the 5-star standard characters, the Zhao Donghong limited character, and the 6 free standard characters. Any of the other characters, I don't know who they are. I don't know what they do. So yeah. She means Farina. Yeah, I mean Farina. I know it sounds like I'm saying Farina, but no, I'm saying Farina. It's just, I don't know, maybe it's just my accent, because I have a southern accent, so I guess it sounds like I'm saying Farina. Maybe I just need to say the V longer. Verena. Verena. Instead of fast, because I was saying Verena. Verena. It sounds like Farina. I heard Farina is both a healer and, yeah, she's basically Bennett. Yeah, she's Bennett in Wuthering Waves. Sorry. Okay, I'm stunned. Hold on. Oh, in the Discord. Dang it. Wait, when? Puzzle. Please say not tonight. Please say not tonight. Please say not tonight. I'm going over voice lines for characters. Wait. Hang on. I gotta reread Castro's comment. Oh, yeah, I did my pulls on the beginner banner, got early 5-star on my second. Oh, right. That's right. Okay, okay. Dude, that would be awesome. I mean, to be for real, both names do sound familiar. That is true. That is 100% true. Oh my gosh, you're on the Discord thing, aren't you? Ah! No! Dang it! So puzzles on this. Okay, hang on. Let's see if this still works. Hold on. Dang! Wait. Wait, dude, I'm not even on Discord. I gotta grab my laptop. Oh, that sucks. Wait, what server puzzle? Your server or the streaming community server? What rover did you choose? Let me see. Oh yeah, chose the guy. I'm looking at your Weathering Waves video. Stream community? Alright, I gotta grab my laptop. Hold on guys, we will be right back. I gotta grab my laptop. Alright, I'm back, but hold on guys. Alright, I see it. I have it muted and myself muted, but there we go. Alright. So while I can like watch puzzle off to the side, I can do this at the same time. Hey, yeah. My laptop. I have my laptop right beside me. Oh, Julius, this server was originally, this server is technically my server. Like, I'm a co-owner of the server. Michael's the real owner of it, but I'm a co-owner. I'm not like a mod or anything in it, but, because I don't know really Discord like that, and it was a little bit confusing being a mod because I was a mod at first. But I'm still like a co-founder, co-owner of it. Yeah, this was a Discord server that I had for the past 2 months. We don't really let a lot of people join it anymore. Like, we're just, but back then when people would keep asking about a Discord thingy, we made the server so people had somewhere to like join us like that. But we're usually, even then, I'm usually careful with who joins. But now we're like really careful with who joins. Yeah, most of us are in the same servers. I haven't joined Puzzle's like actual server yet. Yeah, I'm in LP. I'm in LP server. Yeah, I'm in LP server. I'm trying to remember who exactly I really left off on. So I'm doing a quick scan. Man, there's a 5-star sword for that you get from, like, I believe it's Story, and it's meant for a rover. It's like, oh, he's already got a 5-star weapon meant for him. So in Genshin, you either use one of the limited, you choose what 5-star weapon you want, but story-wise, they have a signature weapon, but we don't have it yet. I want the Traveler sword so bad. But I'm still a PlayStation sword enjoyer. I still got a PlayStation signature weapon for him. Oh, it's that. Yeah. This is the beginning part. Okay, yeah, this part I've seen where he's doing. Yeah, that I've seen. Because I've seen it like at least 2.5 hours worth of Weathering Waves story gameplay. Because I was watching Sayu. I was watching Sayu play it. Well, his VOD version. Because I was like streaming Genshin pretty late when he was actually doing it. And I was like, no. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly why like, cause here's the thing. If you met me back in 2017, 2018, I was the most I still am friendly, but I was like the friendliest, open with people, and I had no issues with anybody. And then just years down the road, cause like I wasn't really a social media person. Like I was usually like only talking to my friends, talking to my family. I would play story mode games. Yes, I would play online, but like I would be like, it was mostly like by myself, and they were like online games like Pokemon, Call of Duty, and it's like that. It wasn't until later on a few other games that I made friends on, and I would play with them, and I got a little bit more sociable, and like, yeah, you were pretty mean. No, I was not. Sadly, I am on the server, so I can't watch the stream since I need to. Okay, so like I said, I'm not a mod in it anymore. I'm still. It's a lot of. I used to. Okay, I used to be so active in the server when I had Discord on my phone before I had to delete it because of storage issues. Back then in that server, I'll be like, hey guys, a little bit later on the stream will be just a little bit late I'm gonna eat something and then I'll stream, or I'll be like, hey guys, streaming in 5 minutes or streaming 10 minutes and stuff. But yeah, I used to do that, but since I've had to go to Discord on my laptop, I kind of stopped doing that because there's gonna be sometimes I don't want to really go on Discord every day. I go on Discord like every 2 days, about every 2 days. And it's like that. sometimes if like I'm really feeling up to it, then I'll be like, if I was on Discord yesterday, but I'm like, yeah, you know what, let me check Discord while I'm able to. So but yeah, just once, like, I think I'm gonna save up. I know I'm gonna have to, because I have an iPhone 11. It's a phone that came out in like 2020, and we're in 2024. I already know the iPhone 10 XRs, aka the 10, the iPhone XRs are starting to no longer be supported, iOS wise. So if anyone still has an iPhone 10, like, they're gonna have no choice, especially if they use apps and are a social media person, but they're gonna have to actually buy a new phone soon, because iOS is gonna like stop supporting, and then when that happens, apps and the newer version of the apps are gonna be like, yep, nope, can't work, and then your apps are gonna crash. Trust me, I know. I used to have I used an iPhone 4 all the way up to 2017, and once it was 2017, like towards the end of it, boom, I could use it to make phone calls. That was about it. I couldn't even open up any other apps. And it's like that. I could use it for Safari, and phone calls, and then that's when I got my iPhone 11. No, wait. iPhone 7, because in 2017 I got my iPhone 7. I can still use my iPhone 7, but the thing is, the iPhone 7 only has iOS 17. iOS 17, so soon even the iPhone 7 is going to be obsolete. But yeah, how much gigabytes does your iPhone 11 have? Mine's 64 gigabytes. And here's the thing. Mine is 64 gigabytes. And I do have Cookie Run installed on it. Don't want to delete it. TOF, because I did start TOF on mobile. So that's that. And it's a female account. I chose female on TOF. That's why when it came out the PlayStation, I'm like, yep, I'm going male. This PlayStation account is male. And I also, because if you look at my YouTube channel, because not all of them are privated, but a few of the Nino Cooney stuff is privated, because I was like worried, because I wasn't sure, because like it's my first time, because like when because like I was getting copyright. I was getting copyright, but not like strikes. It's just the music. I was just getting claims, but I was worried, like, okay, if the further I go into the story, what if a copyright claim does get strike? And I was like terrified. So like I just like I haven't even touched Nino Kuni then. And it's like that. Like if I didn't stream it, I didn't do it. Like it's like that. Oh, you had 256 gigabytes. Oh, lucky. Yeah, that's why I'm out of space. A 64 gigabyte phone easily goes brr. It runs out of storage so fast with how big. And it's not just games. It's mostly social media stuff too. They're like, cause they're close to about, like, each social media app you download, it's like about 1 gigabyte, close to 1 gigabyte of that they take up. Now, for some reason, and I kid you not, because Puzzle members back in these days, when I YouTube, I don't know how, I uninstalled it, cleared the cache, and we were good to go. But YouTube took up 8 gigabytes of storage, and I'm like, is it just because my watch history, or like what? But like it somehow was taking 8 gigabytes, so I uninstalled it, cleared everything related to from the, like, I did clear cache data, and then uninstalled, reinstalled it, and that gave me like space, and it's like that, and that space has now been eaten up by other by update of apps and it's like that, and I'm like, dang it. And don't forget the system update, because the system update, like, eventually, Apple's updates take about almost 20 gigabytes worth of storage throughout the years. It all adds up. So at first it doesn't take a whole lot of storage, and then eventually it takes about like 20 to 30 gigabytes of storage just from system stuff alone. Clee. Dun, 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 dun. I think I left off on Ningguang, but like this is why I'm going over this to get a refresher. Yeah, oh, yeah, because I have this one video. It's about an hour long, and it's almost 10 storage. But the thing is, I can't seem to transfer it. So I need to make up space so I can just like I'm definitely like I have my phone back up, but just because I'm like way too worried because of how important that video is, I'm gonna like I need to make up space so I can screen record it. So if something happens, then hopefully it lets me transfer the screen recording version of it so I have a copy just in case. It's like that because it's really important to me, that video. Okay, so yeah, we left off on Ningguang then. Okay. Okay. The Liyue Qingxing controls all of the commerce that takes place in Liyue Harbor. Its highly reversed position is also converted by many. Their primary ruling is to play things safe and keep a low profile. The Tin Quan of the Qingxing Ningguang is the only exception. I know I'm butchering some of these names. It's been a while since I've heard them. She is seen as an excellent merchant in the eyes of her rivals, a friendly elder sister to kids, a society at the banquet of Yujing Terrace, and a connoisseur of desserts. Ningguang is the talk of the town, and everyone seems to know everything about her. However, they all seem to tell a different story of Ningguang, with great discrepancies between the versions. Still, if there's one thing all the rumors about her agree on, it's that Ningguang's someone truly extraordinary. Yeah, now these characters, their story thing's gonna be a lot faster compared to other ones. I can try sending an invite in the server if you like. Yeah, yeah, go ahead, try it, Delta. Try and see it. We might have put a limit on it, so if it don't work, that's why. And I had to get a hold of the mod, to like put like a one, just change the limit to like 1, and then we'll just get Julius in there.
I am Ningguang, Tianxin of Qixing. You wish to trade? You be my personal bodyguard, and I will show you how to get ahead in Liyue. Even if an antique is priceless, the happiness it brings lasts for only the moment that you obtain it. In a trade war, the perfect hunter leaves no trace. We should look for a new investment. Mora doesn't grow on trees. It's raining. Fetch an umbrella for me, would you? Nothing more than regular snowfall. One day, I'll take you to see the snow that falls over Liyue. calm weather. Do not trust your eyes. Your eyes can lie to you. Gales like this can be the demise of fishermen, not to mention... Never mind. Morning. Report your affairs, in order of priority. Lioli Pavilion or Xinghua Kiosk? Which would you prefer to go to for lunch? The tea house has no more rooms. Then come, sit in the Jade Chamber. If you can afford the price. Sure, go rest. If anything important comes up, I will be sure to send for you. Be it simple price negotiation or a full-blown trade war, momentum and bargaining chips are but minor factors. To win, you need to be first to find out what cards your opponent is holding. Sure, go rest. If anything important comes up, I will be sure to send for you. I suppose you've heard enough rumors about me. What kind of person am I? I shall leave that for you to decide. Of course, your judgment will become a part of the rumor. Gamblers always place their bets on the next dice roll. But the bankers always have the last laugh, and they never touch a single die. In Liyue's ancient texts, there's no shortage of mentioning the beauty of the glazed lily. But in the modern era, the flower is on the brink of extinction. Now they can only be found in Yujing Terrace, and as such come with a hefty price tag.
Can't wait till you unlock co-op mode in Wuwa. Yeah, Union 20. Yeah, Union 20 is co-op apparently. Hey, let me know if when y'all reach Union 20, is there a way to turn co-op off? So like when I know I'm doing story stuff, I can have that feature turn off. You know, like how in Genshin it's a pop-up thing. It's like that. Let me know if it's similar to that, and if it is, oh gosh, please let there be a turn co-op feature.
Seeing as it's you, there's no need to keep up the formalities. You can be a little more casual, but I still ask that you respect my time. If you have something to say, be concise. I have no time to waste. Care for a game of Liyue Millennial? It'll give me an opportunity to see exactly how good you are as a player. Concerns. If I told you of the concerns of the Liyue Qixing, do you think your shoulders could bear the burden? And if you ever made the mistake of mentioning them to others? A slow-boiled soup of leftover chicken and pork bones drenched over some cabbage leaves. I have few culinary requirements. Having a few staple dishes like this is enough. I've come across those who demand golden crab for every meal. Though it all seems so grandiose, I really have no desire for such frivolousness. If you're ever thinking of taking me out for such a dinner, you'd be better off just giving the mora to me directly. You have surpassed my expectations again. With some things, if you haven't grasped the essentials, all the hard work in the world can go to waste. Know what I mean? Ugh. It's the thought that counts. These are some of Liyue's finest brocades, woven from silk flowers. This one is for you, and this one... I hope that someday soon you will be able to give it to your sister. And I hope that she'll like it. I wish you both a happy birthday. There's no style in resorting to violence. It's simply the worst of all the bad decisions you could make. Cashing in time and Mora for power. Interesting. This shows their true value. It's nothing. Don't waste my time.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, I can't like when I looked at like I was looking at because I was curious on like the main character build for Rover for Weathering Waves, so I looked it up and they keep talking about this sword and it's like okay, it's a 5-star and it says cannot be obtained pulling. So that means story, right? So I don't know how we get it, but I'm very intrigued. Also, yeah, when will Traveler get their sword? Like, I'm rocking the signature PlayStation sword. A lot of people will use, like, the standard 5-star sword or one of the limited 5-star swords on him. It's like that, but, like, bruh, their signature weapon is made for them. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait. Like, and also the gliders. Like, gliders or wings. Like, oh, dude, I want them so much. We see it so many times. We even saw it in the special program. Lumine was holding the sword. The signature sword from the very beginning of the game.
Don't waste my time. Give up. Your life is mine. Submit! Goodbye! A keen eye. We can't have treasure unaccounted for. Wealth. Why settle for less than more? You dare to hit me! I'll remember that. You're out of moves. Given the circumstances, I'm happy to help. We are all but pawns. The victor has been decided. Is this the end of Genshin? Rude. You wait. Blood repays blood. Understood. Let's make haste. Don't disappoint me.
Alright, yeah, a lot of the characters are gonna be fast like Ningguang's. We got rid of the longer ones the other day. Alright, hey so, oh wait, we already went through his thing? Oh yeah, we might have already went through his thing. Yeah, any character 40, I think we went through all their things, but we're gonna double check. Yeah, because I remember I made it a thing to definitely go for my level 1 characters because I knew I was going to get them to 40. I know my level 1 characters that I have level 1 right now. There's I need to get through. But theirs will be like similar to like Ningguang's thing. Because the other characters we went through, I had them friendship 10, so that's why it took such a longer time. While these, I don't have friendship 10. I think after Lynette, I'm gonna start, cause I'm focusing on that circlet between crit rate, crit damage. Once I get that leveled up, I'm gonna I'm gonna get Hazo built, get his artifact 16th, then go back to get Kazuha and Venti's artifacts that are 12 to 16. And then I think after Hazel, I will... I don't know. I'm curious. I'm curious on... It's either gonna be Cookie, Farzan, or Layla. I'm thinking of getting, because they have artifacts on them that are decent. Now I could probably, but I think I'm gonna switch it up. Like maybe end up changing Cookie's artifact set depending. Yeah, I think Humberto got maybe he got busy with. I know my stream times have been different. But he is working. Usually when Humberto is working, he's not around a whole lot. So maybe work calls him back. So he's been busy with work. Okay, so Sayu. Okay, so a few characters. Okay, so Sayu, we gotta work on. Okay. Most Inazumas are unaware of the existence of the Shimatsuban. In fact, the Shimatsuban is a secret organization under the Yashiro Commission. There is also a little ninja who goes by the name of Sayu in the Shimatsuban, and this fact is even less known. Sayu is a special existence in the Shimatsuban. She has been raised in the Shimatsuban since she was a child and extremely loyal to the organization. That said, her most prominent trait is not loyalty, but laziness. Lazing around is what Sayu does best. She has long mastered the various arts of ninjutsu, particularly those that help her to slack off or shirk her duties, such as escape techniques and aura concealment. People who don't know about her habits will have to make a lot of effort to find her. However, if you ask Sayu about her slacking, she'll shrug and imply, "It's not that I'm lazy, I just want to spend my time on more meaningful things." Alright, let's go over her voice lines.
Sayu, Shumatsuban at your disposal. Phew. But if you don't need me right now, I'm gonna grab some sleep. Nope, no need to tuck me in. I need the extra room to grow into.
Hey Julius, did it let you in or no?
Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today. Surely I should be due a growth spurt by now. Let's find shelter, quick! Watering works on plants, but not people. Phew, this weather is wild. Best thing to do is dive under the covers where it's dark and snug and warm and yeah. Yeah, let's find shelter, quick! Watering works on plants, but not people. It's really easy to hide in weather like this. There's this ninjutsu technique called Cloak of Snow, where you can pretty much make yourself invisible. All other people see when they look at you is the snowflakes dancing in the air. Wait, it's confidential though. Don't tell any of this to the Shrine Maiden. Love it when the weather's like this. Just makes you wanna doze off for a while. A windy day is a good day for a getaway.
Okay, guys, hold on. I'm gonna grab me a drink, so be right back. Alright, I'm back from grabbing my drink. Alright, let's continue.
A windy day is a good day for a getaway. I always know it's time to get some shut-eye when the wind's so strong that I can't open my eyes anyway. Morning? Already? Okay, I'm just gonna snooze for like 10 more minutes. Please, just 10 minutes. No? Okay, 5 minutes then? Is it noon yet? Finally, I'm so ready for my nap. Recon confirms. No sign of the Shrine Maiden within a 3-mile radius. Moving to the next phase. Sleepy time. At long last. Bedtime. Good night. Yeah, I'm in the Shimatsuban, but they only ever get me to do stuff like information gathering and stealing. So, big deal if the work doesn't get done. Hey, will you do me a favor and let me know if you see the Shrine Maiden coming? I'm just gonna, rest my eyes for a moment. Sensei says I'll be the last ninja ever in our line. I guess it can't be helped, because this style of ninjutsu wouldn't be much help in a fight anyway. All I've been taught is how to escape and how to cover your tracks. Do you know the Mujina? It looks similar to a tanuki, but it's way cuter. I'll take you to see one next time. When I put my hood on, I can snooze away to my heart's content without having to worry about the Shrine Maiden finding me. I think it must be one of the best feelings in the whole world. For some reason, when people meet me for the first time, they always call me Tanuki, or Teddy Bear, or Kitty Cat. But Sayu is just Sayu, and definitely not a Tanuki. When is my growth spurt gonna come? Everyone my age is practically twice my height, and I'm still... Ugh, enough. I need sleep. Sleep is the answer. Good night. Recently, someone told me that if you get annoyed too easily, that'll stunt your growth too. I don't know what I can do about that. High-carb foods that give you instant energy, like rice balls. If you eat one the moment you wake up, it stops you feeling so groggy and bleary-eyed. Then, you can just relax and get straight back to sleep. Can't be picky about food when you've still got growing to do. That said, I haven't gained any height recently. Maybe I'm not eating enough vegetables? But salad isn't filling enough, and sometimes it can be really bitter. Ugh. I'm so full. Time for a nap. If you eat enough of this, it makes you really sleepy. Ugh. Uh-oh. Need an escape plan. Wanna learn some ninja skills? I can teach you. Well, only the skills I know, of course. Why aren't I asleep? Because I'm not sleepy. And also because today is a special day. I had to stay awake today, so I'd have the chance to say it to you in person. Happy birthday! Is it just me? Or did I get a little taller? Awesome! Now I can slip away faster than ever. They can't catch me now. Gotta dash. Poof. I'm out of here. Can't catch me. And away I go. Twin Jutsu. Come on out. Huh. Phew. Make my escape. Looks kind of cozy in here. Nap time. Mission accomplished. Can I go back and sleep now? Ooh, what's in here? Maybe a growth serum? What was that escape method again? I feel kind of woozy. So tired. I'll protect you. Take 5. Or maybe 10. Almost got away. Sweet dreams. My fault for being so lazy. Ow. Almost dodged that. I'm about to pass out over here. I'm so sleepy. Can I go catch up on my sleep? Drat. You caught me.
Okay. Sucrose might... Okay, I know Shingling is gonna take a long one. Sucrose might take a bit. Let's check her thing. Yep, okay. Sucrose may be the assistant of the genius alchemist Albedo, but they could not be more different in research direction. As opposed to studying the essence of alchemy and the ability to create new life, she is far more interested in using alchemy to modify an existing life, all the better to add variety and color to this world. Despite her use, she's already achieved some brilliant results. For example, she has been able to increase the nectar output of sweet flowers by 70% by irrigating them with a special potion. She also developed a special spray that allows Setas to maintain their freshness for a whole month after being plucked from the branch. Even people who were initially suspicious of research inclinations have come to acknowledge her exceptional talents in such a field of alchemy after seeing such results. However, she merely considers these to be incidental steps on the path to a successful experience rather than the success itself. Her true aim is much more ambitious than this. It's a secret, and it is also her little dream. Bioalchemy explores numerous lines of inquiry, all of which stem from Sucrose's question about living things in the world. These questions in turn are born out of her insatiable curiosity, a faculty that is far more developed in her than it is in most. For instance, Sucrose's curiosity was once drawn to the sweet flower, accepted by most people as simply being a source of sugar. She wondered, although sweetness is clearly the most readily identifiable feature of this plant, should that be grounds for limiting its application as we have tended to do? Does it not merit further study? So after a careful study of the various features of the sweet flower, she devised 30-something distinct varying plants along with numerous control groups to account for temperature and other environmental conditions. And yet her experiment still underestimated just how many variations were possible. After the experiment began, Sucrose found herself with more questions rather than fewer, and the novel discoveries that her experiment yielded gave her inspiration for further research. Sucrose is capable of leaving a question unattended to. It makes her restless, even guilty, to ignore it. Spurred on by this quick quirk of her temperament, her rearing plants grew in number in almost 300. The result was a whole new series of sweet flower strains, some with thrice the number of flowers, some with the head of 5 or 6 times normal size that could even float in the wind, and some even producing a sweet-tasting fruit. Months of experimentation later, Sucrose has initially answered every last one of her questions pertaining to the sweet flower. As she finished writing up her research note, she let out a long sigh of relief. Though she was physically and mentally exhausted, the sights of stack after stack of her bioalchemy research volumes stretching around 3 walls of the room gave her a deep sense of joy and satisfaction. Dang. To the people around her, Sukro comes across as a quiet, introverted alchemist with little interest in the lives of others. In fact, the truth is quite the opposite. Sukro is fascinated by absolutely everything that exists in the world. The only thing she finds the discipline of social interaction to be far more difficult to master than that of alchemy. In alchemy, the process of trial and error, completed with determination to get to the truth, is significant to bring you to your answer eventually. But with the interpersonal relationships, there is the added complication of having to factor in manners, moods, and other unquantifiable variables. To make things worse, there seems to be no room for an approach that relies heavily on making errors. Hence, Sucrose decided to avoid such variables at all costs and stick to her familiar methods in satisfying her curiosity. For instance, Sucrose has always been curious about whether she and Cat's tail bartender Diona, both of whom have animal ears, had any shared ancestry. In fact, this was not a private matter, and most people would simply ask the question. But Sucrose was concerned that it would be a sensitive topic. She, for one, did not like people drawing attention to her ears, so she resorted to the method she knew best, observation. For one whole month, Diona constantly had an unnerving sense that someone was secretly watching her. She assumed that one of the tavern patrons was stalking her and was none too happy about it. Similar gnome, but ultimately different ancestry. Cat connection merits further study. Note: unable to obtain bone sample thus far. This is a conclusion that Sucrose has jolted down in a notebook based on her findings so far. Bioalchemy aside, Sucrose made the one further discovery from this episode, that is to say, judging by the pair of cat ears spectacles she made for herself after the event, it appeared that she had finally come to comprehend a certain unique feline variety of cuteness. She is too shy to wear them in public, however, and only puts them on when alone in her room. Interesting. Alright, once every 3 days, Sucrose ventures out into the real world at dusk. To her, these excursions are rare and momentous events. One by one, she visits the Butcher, the Adventurers Guild, and the Springvale Hunters looking for material of a very specific kind. Hi, sorry, I like the freshness, best quality bones you got. Yep, the ones with the blood and meat still on. People found her behavior utterly unusual at first, but once they had gotten used to it, they were eager to oblige, even putting the rarest bone aside for her in advance. That was a major bonus for her. Not only was she able to acquire an ample supply of the usual chicken and boar bones, but she also got her hands on a complete lizard skeleton and even a chunk of a hilichurl leg, bone still bearing flesh blood. Her eyes would light up with excitement at the sight of these strange and rare bones. She would thank Catherine of the Adventurers Guild, profusely bowing to her over and over. As well as going some way towards satisfying Sucrose's curiosity, she also found new inspiration from placing new bones together. More importantly, collecting skeletons was her hobby. She was crazy about it. One day, Sucrose happened to overhear a mother attempting to discipline her child. If you don't do as you're told, the scary old lady with the cloth sack over her back will come to your door, go to your room, pick out every bone from your body, and take them away. Sucrose curiosity compelled her to investigate further. It turned out that this was nothing more than a ghost story used by mothers to shock their children into compliance, and that it had existed long before Sucrose was even born. She breathed a sigh of relief when she found out the truth. Soon after this, people noticed that Sucrose had switched her cloth sack for a leather one. Perhaps she did this just because she was shy, or perhaps it was so to avoid arousing suspicion. Poor Sucrose. As an assistant, Sucrose does everything she can to support Albedo, and even though his alchemical inquiries tend more toward the abstruse, she finds herself learning a lot every time. After an experiment lasting 5 straight days and nights came to its end, Albedo noticed that Sucrose was on the brink of collapsing from exhaustion and organized a mandatory 7-day vacation for her. Sucrose began her holiday determined to take a proper rest and regain her energy, but from the moment that she woke up on day 1, she struggled to adjust to the vacation lifestyle. First things first, let's get some breakfast. Fried eggs, sausages, and a cup of coffee. Nothing to report here. To report there. All of these were foods and beverages that she had previously researched. After all, next she thought about how about a little rest and relaxation in the sun with a good book. Again, nothing new to report. Plenty of research shows this to be one of the most effective means of relaxation. There wasn't a book that she hadn't already read, and there wasn't a query that she hadn't already highlighted, looked into, and later annotated and notated for clarification. So then she did some household chores. Laundry, dusting, tidying, check. Once again, nothing needs to report. There is nothing to dispute about the fact that a clean and tidy environment is conducive to mental well-being. Half a day in, Sucrose had not had the occasion to ask why or how even once. She was bored, restless, angsty, and she could not calm herself down. She was desperate to throw herself at a research problem. It didn't matter what it was. She would happily research the potted plants on the terrace, even if nothing came of it. Anything just at the time. But whenever she looked But wherever she looked, the lamp grass to her left, the sweet flower in front of her, and the Cecilia to her right, all she found were things that she previously researched in exhaustive detail. Finally, she gave up and forced herself to go to sleep. The next day, she reported to the laboratory first thing in the morning. All day long, you have nothing to research and nothing to question. That's not rest, it's torture. Alright, let's go over her voice lines.
I'm Sucrose, a researcher of alchemy. I heard you've been to a lot of places, so I was wondering if you... What am I saying? It's only our first time meeting, I shouldn't trouble you. But, if you're willing, I'd love to hear any stories you have about your adventures. I'd really like that. What was that? Oh, it's gone. Can I go take a look? I just need a moment to quickly take down some notes. I haven't been out in a while. The windmills are spinning faster than usual today. Hey, do you think if an animal put a propeller on its back and started running, do you think the propeller would make it run faster? Or even fly? Snow this big only falls a few times a year. If I miss it, I'll have to wait until next year to run my experiments. So please, give me some space. Yes, I know. I should wear more layers. The sun is already out? Oh, okay. Just one last experiment, and then we can get some rest. Last one, I promise. Humidity levels are increasing. Think we can run some tests? Good morning. Did you sleep well? According to research, not getting a good night's sleep can have detrimental effects on your cognition and stamina. What? I'm always up working through the night? Yeah, I know. Can't be helped, I guess. No, stay back! Don't come over here! No, it's nothing personal. It's just that this experiment is highly volatile and might cause an explosion. Good evening. Please wait a moment. Experiment 905 has actually produced 2 light excretions, which, for clarity's sake, should be labeled number 1033 and number 1035 respectively. Right. Now, what did you need me for? No need to wait up for me. Please, get some sleep. Something bothering you? Oh, don't worry about me. I'm right at the end of my experiment. I promise I won't stay up late again. Bioalchemy, when compared with creation, places more emphasis on transformation. Finding those little secrets that living creatures have, and scaling them up, combining them, the results are always such a surprise. Life really is fascinating. Just how much do we really know? I really don't know how to act around new people. Everyone's personality is different, as are the things they care about. If I slip up and say the wrong thing, I'll offend someone, or sound impolite. Talking is hard. So much harder than alchemy. Oh, you... noticed. My ears are a hereditary feature, quite different from everyone else's. So I try to hide them with my hair as much as possible. I'm curious to know about your background. I was wondering, could I perhaps observe you for a while? I'll be silent, and I won't interfere with what you're doing. Would that be okay? My vision is my most important research tool. Why, without it I'd be unable to proceed with most of my elemental research. Combat? Oh. I suppose I use it for that too when I'm out in the field looking for materials. This room is where I keep all the bones I've collected. On the table on the left we have lizards, frogs, and grass carp. To the front we have the bones of a wild boar. And then over there, in the right corner, is a hilly trail. Oh, don't be nervous. Nothing to be afraid of. They're really quite cute once you get used to them. If you look closely, you'll notice that the mist flowers I've planted here are all different. This one is the most powerful. This one blooms the longest. This one? Oh, this one is Project 3 version 17, enlargement trial. Its defining trait is that it's a bit larger. She's a very willing helper. I can't deny that. It's just... she makes me a little anxious is all. One time, she saw 3 boxes of materials stacked just outside my laboratory door, and proceeded to move them inside for me. A nice gesture, but the thing is, I'd only just finished putting them outside. Jean has put her into solitary confinement so many times, but every time she's let out, it's not long before she's back in trouble. Something tells me she hasn't done much introspection. I told her I'd make her a bouncing, dancing Jumpty Dumpty that is also safe, but to date there are still a lot of problems with the design. I don't dare talk to Master Jean that much, because she's so strict. I know she's a good person and all. I know that, I do. But I still find her scary. I don't tend to bother her, and even when I have to, I ask Albedo to go on my behalf. She really seems to know a great deal. She's obviously never seen my research. And yet, on so many occasions, she's given me advice on that which is most core to my studies. Just how does she know? Is it observation? Or is it ratiocination? Oh, I know he likes to joke, and isn't trying to make fun of me. But I often struggle to work out which parts of what he says are the truth, and which parts are jokes. So, whenever he talks to me, the outcome is usually one of 2 things. Morbid embarrassment, or unbearable awkwardness. As his assistant, I learn so much each and every day. What's key is not his existing knowledge, but his talented way of thinking. No matter how complex the task at hand, his way of thinking ensures he gets to the bottom of it, and is able to explain it thoroughly. His methodologies are amazing. To me, it's where alchemy meets art. Talent? Let's hypothesize that he and I were to perform the same research. I'd still spend my whole life playing catch-up. But my studying bioalchemy has nothing to do with evading his line of research. We just happen to have different interests and dreams. Nothing more. I'm curious as to why her doll is called Baron Bunny. It clearly has nothing to do with the rabbit at all. Oh. The headband makes it look like it has rabbit ears, you say? That's heavily reliant on the rabbit stereotype, is it not? Many rabbits' ears are floppy. I take it you're referring to the book series, Flowers for Princess Fischl. Indeed, the world the author came up with is very creative. If only I could go see it with my own eyes. Oh. You're referring to Fischl herself? I am doubtful that she could really take me there. The role of a scout is a hazardous one, and Miss Eula throws herself into danger all too easily. So, I made a reconnaissance device for her, so that she wouldn't have to infiltrate enemy camps herself. But Miss Eula has such an imposing manner, she really puts me on edge, and I was so nervous that I accidentally left out a few important details while explaining how to use it. As a result, there was an accident. What should I do? I hope she won't hold a grudge against me. You want to know more about me? You must have an interest in bioalchemy, then. Whatever you ask, I will be sure to give you the most precise answer possible. Oh, it really is me specifically that you are interested in? I'm at a loss for words. The essence of research is the process of finding the answer. Sometimes, working through that process can be tedious. But every time I see the cumulative result of my efforts, I know that I'm doing what I love. When I was little, I had two good friends. We kept nothing from each other. I thought I knew everything about them, but then stuff happened, and we grew distant. As for where they are now, what they're doing, whether or not they remember me, I have no idea. Even though we were best friends, things still turned out this way.
Alright, taking a drink break real quick. We're almost done with Sucrose. Sucrose and Shingling were the last super long ones, but the rest are pretty fast. So we're about done. We're about done.
Let me tell you a little secret. Something I've never told anyone. The purpose behind my research is to create my own wonderland. Yes, just like the ones in fairy tales. The kind where all your dreams come true and you live happily ever after. It's childish, isn't it? But I still believe in fairy tales. I like things that look orderly. See? All of my research notes are compiled in notebooks of the exact same thickness. All my potions are lined up according to effect and hue. What? What is this purple potion doing here? Sorry, I need to reassess the order of these potions. Let me tell you a little secret. Something I've never told anyone. The purpose behind my research is to create my own wonderland. Yes, just like the ones in fairy tales. The kind where all your dreams come true and you live happily ever after. It's childish, isn't it? But I still believe in fairy tales. I wonder, what is it that you do in your free time? Every time I get a break, I can never find anything to do. I just find myself staring off into space. Time goes by so quickly when I'm experimenting. So how is it that when I'm not doing anything, the days all feel like years? I extract the nectar from sweet flowers to make candy. When I get stuck in a rut, I just pop one in my mouth and my focus returns. Retaining optimal blood sugar levels during research is essential. Once I came to understand more about bioalchemy, I stopped eating mushrooms. You're no doubt aware? Mushrooms grow on that which has died, which in turn makes me think of other such things, and my appetite just disappears. Ugh. So delectable. Time to finish my research now that I feel at my best. I must admit, this tastes a lot better than my healthy meals. Time for me to make some modifications to my diet. Sorry. I have some reservations about this dish. Happy birthday! I've been running experiments for months, and finally I can give you this potion. It will allow you to relive your most beautiful memories of the past year. I call it Biopotion number 3916. Huh? No, not 3196. It's 3916. Finally, a breakthrough in my bioalchemy research. This trip has allowed me to gather a good number of materials. Thank you. I'll be sure to put them to good use. Absorption test. Animo test 6308. Stand clear. Swirl Mark II. Enhanced Animo module 75. Animo hypostasis emulation. Tests appearing out of thin air? This needs research. If only I stumbled upon lab supplies as often. Wow, so many raw materials. A minor error. Unexpected outcome. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. Come here, I have meds. Careful. Think, then step. My research has failed. Need to make adjustments. I should sleep on it. That's not right. Don't break my glasses. I want to help. I can do it. My experiment will succeed.
Okay, so we have, let's see, Cookie. We don't have to worry about. I think it's only 5 characters. Let's see. Okay, Kuja Sara won't take too long. Okay, Sino, we're good. I think Sino and afterwards, until we get to like Navia Cloud Retainer, I think I went through all their stuff, but that's why I'm gonna double check. So I know I left Kujo Sara. So yeah, like it seems like about 5 characters left. Let's see if he has new voice lines based on his second character story quest. Nope. Yeah, because I was working on Zhongli and Nihida friendship. Still need to finish them, get them to 10. Masquerade of the Guilty. Okay, Coco's one. Rosaria. Okay, so that's 3. Ito looks like we're good. Okay, Wonder, it looks like we're good on. Okay, all his stuff is connected to like his interlude. Okay, on that. Okay, I think the rest are story stuff. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, that's a quick read. So we got like really 7 characters if we don't include Navia, Cloud Retainer, Gaming, and stuff like that. That we can do voice lines for. I call it a day. And then that way tomorrow, it's mostly gonna be a Star Rail day tomorrow, but like the next break before the last day of that event comes out, we just gotta do like Navia, Cloud Retainer, and Alachino, and then Gaming, and then it really is level up time. So let's finish. Alright, but all the other characters, their stuff is gonna be super short, minus Xingling. Xingling's gonna be similar to Sucrose. And then it's just 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, just 8 characters, really. Just 8 characters. What I could do is Shinha, Rosaria, I do them along with like Navi and stuff like that. Just, I do want to get to like, and what we'll do is we'll call it the day after Xingling. It's like that because hers is a super long, a 20-minute long one, while the rest are only 10 minutes. So, okay. The character details. The blood of the Tengu runs through Kujo-Sara veins, but she does not dwell in the forests and mountains as they do. She was fostered from a young age by the Kujo clan and served since then as part of the Tenryou Commission. The Tenryou Commission is one arm of the Tri-Commission and is in charge of the security of Inazuma. Today, Sara is a general of the Tenryou Commission, and hers is the vital task of maintaining order within Inazuma City itself. She governs well and is ever determined to set a good example for her subordinates, no matter how tough the issue. If it falls under the Tenryou Commission jurisdiction, Sara can solve it in a good time. Sara smiles little and is swift and resolute in the pursuit of her mission, and so many Inazumans consider her inaccessible, stone-cold military person. However, such an assessment might be too surface level for someone like Sara, who seems cool on the outside but burns within. Alright, let's go over voice lines.
I am Kujo-Sara. You may forget my name, but this you must know. On my watch, Inazuma will always be defended, and the will of the Shogun will always be done. Deity or demon, if you make an enemy of me, you will be struck down. Oh, don't be so nervous. I've agreed to fight by your side, and I will honor that commitment. I may be uncompromising on matters of great importance, but on most other things, you'll find me quite easygoing. To strike your foe takes unity between mind, arrow, and bow. To manifest eternity per the almighty Shogun's will, that is what I aspire to. The duty of a Tengu warrior is to watch over the mountains and forests, while that of the Kujo clan is to guard Inazuma. These two are of the same ilk. The sound of rain masks the enemy's footsteps. Stay alert. Listen. Thunder speaks the will of the almighty Shogun. I would like to catch a snowflake, but once you have them in the palm of your hand, they melt away all the more quickly. The skies are clear, and the sun is bright. Fine weather for a showdown. Good morning? You mean you only just got out of bed? This is already quite late by my standards. I typically rise well before daybreak. I am not in the habit of resting at noon, but if you wish to do so, I will wait for you. Good evening. You know, in Hanamizaka, the sight of the sakura by night is quite splendid. I never tire of it. Go and rest. I will stay here and keep watch. I am grateful to Takayuki. The Tenryou Commission is all I've ever had to rely on, and I will do everything within my power to defend my family's honor. You want to know about the Tenryou Commission's code of conduct? Loyalty to the Raiden Shogun, of course. That is also my life's creed. Though you present an unstable factor in the Almighty Shogun's eternity, unstable does not have to mean a threat. So I am not your enemy. But I will be watching you at all times. During a previous assignment, a vendor in Hanamizaka gifted me a kind of spinning top, called the Solo. It's a toy that you can play with when you're by yourself. I was quite taken with it, so I kept it. You want to play with it together? But that would defy the principle on which the Solo is based. Respectfully, I must decline. Do you know what the most distinctively Inazuman item of all is? No, it is not a blade of any sort. It is a lacquerware carving of the statue of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder. They are handmade by old and skilled lacquerware craftspeople, and nearly every single home in the city has one. My house, you ask? I have 5. Whenever something is bothering me inside, I stand beneath the sacred sakura, close my eyes, and try to calm my mind. When I open my eyes again, the falling blossoms will guide my path. You want to know more about me? No, what exactly? I can't discuss Tenryou Commission business with you. That's strictly confidential. And I certainly can't divulge anything relating to the Almighty Shogun. What exactly are you trying to achieve, Me on a personal level? I suppose that's not out of the question, just unprecedented. To this day, not a day goes by without bow exercises and target practice. From adopting the stance, to aiming, to hearing the twang of the bowstring, none of this is dry and repetitive for me. It is about transcending the me of yesterday. I wouldn't call it a hobby, so much as a lifelong discipline. The existence of a Tengu warrior's wings is an objective fact, as is the reality that they will take up a certain amount of space when standing side by side. So when you say, "come closer," I fail to see how exactly I am supposed to achieve that. I have always had a preference for easy-to-carry foods that provide quick and ample sustenance, such as onigiri, the top choice for replenishing your stamina in the middle of a battle. But that's just a personal preference. I don't dictate what my subordinates have to eat. I generally avoid sweet foods, not that I have a strong aversion to them. Why? Well, sweet things put your mind and body at rest. So if I ever eat sweet things, it's easy to... Essentially, I mustn't slack off, and that's the end of it. No further questions on this topic.
So there is a dish that tastes even better than onigiri? Then I shall be sure to remember its name. I have eaten my fill. Thank you for your hospitality. Oh, no need for dessert.
Excellent timing. I will dispense with the formalities and get straight to the point. Do you have a birthday wish? Providing that it does not conflict with the Almighty Shogun's grand cause, I will make every effort to see it come to fruition. To show that I am being completely serious, I will allow you to make not 1, but 5 birthday wishes. My bow sounds in peak condition. 1 shot is all I need. Power duly assimilated, ready to receive instruction. My bow sounds in peak condition. One shot is all I need. Power duly assimilated. Ready to receive instruction. Quiver! Strike! Flash! Glory to the Shogun! No turning back! Storm the front! Excellent. These spoils will boost morale. Good. Leave nothing of value behind. Restock and press onward. To the bitter end. I will overcome. I'm at my limit. Regroup. Retreat. Life is not eternal. I willingly yield. I am defeated. Again. A worthy adversary. Impossible! They're gaining the upper hand! I will lead us to victory. Let's do this. With you all the way.
Alright. Beto is the leader of the Crux, and armed crew based in Leeway Harbor. An armed crew means exactly what it sounds like, a crew, a sailor armed to the teeth. Without getting into too many details, everything the Crux does is approved by the Chingsing, more or less. Beto is a trusted leader, so much so that her crew believes her capable of taming the storms and bellows on the sea. It's Beto. Even the mightiest of storms must bow its head to her might. Alright.
I'm Beto. You've heard of my ship, the Crux, and its crew? If you too love adventure, then join me. I've got your back. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it. It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Can never seem to quite get my land legs back. When stuck on a deserted island, rain is a precious source of drinking water. There's no need for it now, though. Hey, it's just a little lightning. No need to fear it on the open ocean, so there's even less need to fear it on dry land. This weather would be great for setting sail. Wind's picking up. If sand gets in your eyes, be sure not to rub them. Yo, good morning. I'm about to head off. Coming with me? Let's get Xiangling to whip us up something for lunch. Believe me, a hot meal from her is far better than the salted fish we eat out at sea. All right, I'm off for a drink. No one willing to sell you a proper drink, huh? Perhaps I can... Time moves quickly. Go. May the wind be at your back. We're setting sail. Men, to your posts. A new adventure is about to begin. I'm the captain, so you can be my first mate, deal? Such names are too outdated for you, huh? We'll call each other whatever you wish, then. At a loss? When you don't know what to do, just take the first step. The rest will figure itself out naturally. Every time I return from a long journey and I see the Lapis Glades, I'm reminded that I'm almost home. The scenery out on the open ocean gets familiar real quick. Sure, they're birds of prey, but seeing them fly so freely is heartwarming. Before you step foot on the Alcor, you need to answer one question. When the sea is full of perils, why is it you still wish to come aboard my ship? My hobbies? Let me think. Well, there's adventure, sailing, making friends, drinking, eating. More than I can count on one hand. If you can change something, change it. If you can't, don't waste time thinking about it. That's how I go about things. But really, if you get stuck, come find me. I'll help you deal with it. I like food with robust flavors. Spicy fried meat or spicy tofu are my favorites. Sitting down to a big, hearty meal together where everyone can fill their bellies. Now that's when things get lively. All right. All this talk is making me hungry. Not a fan of anything cold. Does nothing to fire up my appetite. I'd rather fry up a few fish. Tastes good. I like it. Mind giving me a bowl of rice with this? Your cooking skills aren't bad at all. Eating your food has me in a good mood. You know, at the end of the day, food is food, and that's fine by me. Come, board my ship. I've gathered the crew, the food and drink are all prepared. Today is your birthday, so you are the captain. So, where should we set sail? Oh, great. I feel much stronger. We're making progress. Let's crack open a bottle to celebrate. Back off! Ha! Back at ya! Take this! Hurrah! Power that ended Haishan! Eyes on me! To ashes! Where have you been hiding? Nice, I'm starting to lose count. The more the merrier. First round's on me! It's not over. I've still got some kick. I never yield. Get behind me! Get back! Don't be a hero! This isn't good. Men, fall back. Crew, set sail for home. Just a scratch. You haven't won yet. Not bad. All right, let's go. Come with me. I trust you.
All right. Yeah, see that? We're going fast. It's like that. Now that we're doing characters that I don't really have barely any friendship for. So Razor, Yanfei, Xingling, and then we'll call it the night. Alright. Razor is a boy whose identity is shrouded in mystery. He lives in Wolfendom and is rarely spotted by the citizens of Mondstadt. According to the handful of eyewitness account, Razor has keen senses and is highly agile, traversing the forest at breakneck speed. He is often seen in the company of his wolf pack, while generally avoiding contact with humans. Some speculate that he's an orphan raised by the wolves, while others say he's a wolf spirit that has taken on a human form. So Truman's only adds to the mystery of the wolf boy, as the denizens of Mondstadt call him. Meanwhile, Razor's wolf boy stands all the while on the hilltops with his head held high, basking in the warm sunlight. Alright, and let's do his voicelines.
You smell nice. Let's hunt. I smell rabbit. I'm hungry. Let's hunt. I keep watch. You leave, you call me. If you're scared of lightning, hide now. Avoid the trees. Follow me. Wind. I like the wind. The wind bites hard. The sun is up. Time to hunt. I had a big lunch. Lots of meat. I'm happy. Go to sleep. I watch the moon. You sleep now. I keep watch. I have no human family. I am a wolf. You are my friend. We can hunt together. I like the stars at night. So many stars. In the sky, in the lake, and in the city. The wolves are my Lupercal. My family. You smell kind. Do you like meat? I like Lupercal. I like the woods. I like my friend. I like to run. Talking makes me tired. Talking is hard, but I have to try. I like meat. And I like potatoes. Greens are bad. Animal eats green things, then I eat animal. Smells good. Also, tastes good. I like it. Eating this gives me energy, makes me happy. Eating it bad. Not eating it also bad. I'm a bit sad. Today is your day. You were born on this day, many moons ago. I want to make you happy today. Can we eat meat together? Arms bigger. Sharpen claws, sharpen teeth. Become stronger. Get back! Ah! Yeah! Keep back! These things useful? Empty chest, good for storage. Smell of treasure. Strange. I kill you. No! Wake up! Can't breathe. Take me back. Lupica, my Lupica. I taste blood. I'll scout ahead. We're going to hunt. I'll watch your back.
Yeah, Razors was super short and fast. Alright, Yanfei. I do got a friendship too. Leeway is a port that prizes contracts and trade and is a place where wealth accumulates merchants from various nations and active here, which has contributed to Leeway's abundance, but also has brought up many disagreements. The Tin Quinn Ningguang has written a very comprehensive compendium of laws to deal with this, but not everyone has the patience to study them. This was the role of the legal advisor in Leeway society, highly familiar with Leeway's laws to help those in need to navigate any contradictions, earning recompense for their efforts. Yanfei is the premier legal advisor in Leeway Harbor. She is also able to obtain the most benefits for her clients insofar as the law will allow. Some may call it the law that walks, but in truth, with Yanfei, one of the few but half-eliminated beasts who have yet to sign a contract with Rex Lapis, really wants to do is live a free and happy life as for the copy of the general law of Leeway. When she carries around on her person, Yanfei has to say, if you don't wish to be bound by the rules, you have to first understand them all. As the most sought-after legal advisor in Leeway Harbor, Yanfei rates was also top of the line. Even so, she never lacks for people coming to seek appointments. After all, merchants are not stingy about mediation fees, but are very picky indeed about the mediator. Money is no object, but we have Yanfei come and settle this matter for us. Many rate Yanfei in this fashion not only for her quick thinking or her masterful oratory, but also because she has greatly emphasized the cornerstone of the law, fairness. Her mediations often end in win-win situations, and even merchants with daggers drawn will temporarily set their prejudice aside. Though she is unbound by contract, Yanfei has made her own contribution to the peace and prosperity of Leeway.
My name is Yanfei, top legal expert in Liyue, and for the avoidance of doubt, no one else comes close. From commercial litigation, to civil mediation, to criminal lawsuits, I'm fully versed in every area of the law, and I guarantee you a swift and satisfactory conclusion to your case. My contact details? Where should I write this down? Paper will just get lost, and it'll only rub off if I write it on the back of your hand, so... Aha! I know. I'll just write it here on the close of this... whatever this thing is that follows you around. I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance. Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right. The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed. Rain! Oh, Lord of Geo, please do us a favor and clear this up at your earliest convenience. I submit that we cannot afford for the codices to get damp. What the? What kind of injurious weather is this? It's cold. Achoo! This weather's got me in the mood for reciting some laws. Let's see. Commercial Law of Liyue, Chapter 27, Section 6, Article 3 stipulates that... Wait, what was it? Oh my goodness, I've completely forgotten. What is wrong with me today? I have to head out this morning to meet a client about a creditor dispute, but I also have to follow up on a consultation from last week by noon. All right, time to get to work. I'm a little sleepy. I know, a vigorous debate should wake me up, and I've got just the topic. The Northland Bank's presence in Liyue does more harm than good for our economy. So, are you for or against? The night market? I was planning on organizing some files this evening, but if you're going, I can join you. Oh, I should mention, lots of vendors go for the hard sell in the evenings because they want to be able to start with fresh produce the next day, but also don't want to lose profit on what they have left today. So, leave the negotiating to me, and if you have any leftovers, those can be my fee. Need a cure for insomnia? Let me read you the history of the development of Liyue's legal system. None of my friends have ever lasted longer than 20 minutes. Oh, you want something more fast-acting? Then I'll recite from the legal codices. Let me know in the morning which section I got to before you fell asleep. Okay, here I go. You think I come across as quite imposing when I'm reading through case files? Huh. Well, that's only when I'm in work mode. It's like I have an invisible switch. Flick it one way and I'm in normal mode. Flick it the other way and I switch to work mode. Surely you must have a switch like that too. You want legal advice from me? Sure. For legal opinions, I charge a flat rate of 6,000 mora. For advisory services, my hourly rate is 180,000 mora. And for commercial law, I charge 710,000 mora per case. Final quote and commission rate depending on the details of your case. Not a bad deal, right? The Historia Naturalis Liyue has an entry about a waterborne plant called the horsetail. It claims that the horsetail is a medicinal herb that stands alone on the banks of Dihua Marsh. Its color is that of the clouds at sunset. Apparently, if you grind it into a powder and mix it into your ink, it makes your writing water-resistant. But it's a shame. I've been to Dihua Marsh at least 100 times, and each time I end up with baskets and baskets of the common purple variety, but not a single one of the kind that the book describes. A client? Very pleased to meet you. Here's my card. I'm afraid I can't leave my desk today. If it's a dispute we're dealing with, then please bring the relevant parties here to see me. Let me just give you a breakdown of my fees. One moment. Huh? You came just to chat? No fee necessary then. So just to clarify, you came to chat as friends with a legal expert that you've never met before. Care to explain? My hobbies are reading and appraisal. Reading begets knowledge, appraisal improves judgment. As such, I read everything and appraise anything. If you don't believe me, bring something over sometime. If there's a market for it, my estimate won't be far off. Take this stone, for example. Must be, 600 mora. My friends from the communications office often get me to go fishing with them. They say it's to exchange angling tips, but deep down, everyone's keen to show off. I've gotten the better of everyone 100 different ways, but they continue to scrutinize my business. After so much success, it's gotten a little embarrassing. So every time, I end up taking advantage of my ingenious acting skills to make myself seem humble, you know? What's with the face? Are you doubting me? Oh, on that note, let me recommend my one true love. Tofu. Tofu all the way. Light in flavor, tender in texture, not to mention smooth and nourishing. It goes well with all manner of soups and dishes, and more importantly, it's available throughout the seasons. Beauty over complexity. Tofu dishes are my kind of flavor. I don't like cold dishes. Maybe it's because I rarely eat them. When I would get home late, my father used to keep a lantern lit for me. He'd hear me coming and ask me if I was hungry. In his words, the best dishes are served hot. tastes pretty great. Seems like you did your homework when it comes to the unwritten law of tofu. There's a saying in alilyah, food is life. I gotta admit, the supporting evidence is pretty compelling. Ugh. I got it. I'll put it back on the fire for a bit. That'll do the trick. Happy birthday! Here, this is for you. I've collated legislation from all the nations. You're planning to go traveling, right? It will serve you well to familiarize yourself with the laws of the different lands. Don't study too hard, mind you, or else I won't be of any use to you. Do not seek to emulate the past, for there is no law that can suffice for all time. This is a lesson I must always bear in mind. Only by adhering to the law can the people solve life's myriad of problems. Boom! Incinerate! Motion to compel! Time for your arraignment! Wrath of the Flame! Inadmissible evidence! Ooh, we can definitely write this off as incidental gains. Remarkable condition. Huh. Let's appraise the value on this. Objection! Keep within the law. But my defense was watertight. Hey, leave it to me! The verdict is emergency measures. It's a hung jury. The law has loopholes. I object. Next time, be sure to make a proper appointment. I charge a higher rate to meet outside the office. Ready for trial.
All right. So Coco, Rosaria, hold on. Yeah, Coco, Rosaria, Chongyun, and then it's mostly read a short story for a few characters, and then it's gonna be really 6 characters. We go over voice lines, and then everyone else that's left over is just their story thing. But yeah, Xingling is the last really big long one. So let's read her story. All right, coming. Here's your stir-fried fillet, and but yeah, Coco and them will be. I'm gonna do Starrel first, cause Starrel is going to yeah, Starrel first. Starrel, I'm gonna do a long stream on Starrel, cause I gotta do Simulated Universe, but I also want to try and do MOC. I'll do Simulated first because I hope I don't accidentally activate Golden Gears, but if I do, I'll get that story part out of the way and then try MOC. So I will be leveling up my main character's traces tomorrow after Simulated. I'll just, well, here's the thing. Just in case I trigger the quest thing for Simulated, I'll get this quest story done, then I'll do my talents, do MOC, then simulation last. Okay, coming, here's your stir-fried fillet and your more meat and fried radish balls as you ordered. In Liyue, there's a place called Chuo Rock, and there stands a restaurant known as Woman Restaurant. One must remain focused if they want to keep moving forward on the bustling streets of Liyue. Unsuspecting newcomers to this place are often lured away by wonderful culinary aromas, or led to peek inside stores by curious sounds. Xingling, who is both chef and waitress at the restaurant, delivers steaming, delicious dishes to the tables. Sit anywhere you like. I can make whatever you want, even if it's not on the menu. The workers at Woman Restaurant can recognize a regular, if not by their face, then by the first sentence out of their mouths. A customer that orders without needing a menu has been at least a few times before. However, if they ask, is Xingling the chef today? Then they're definitely a regular. Hey Scarlett, how you doing? Yeah, you don't think it... I just don't want to accidentally trigger Golden Gears and stuff like that, but I might as well just get that tiny quest part done, but I have a feeling I'm going to have to do like a test trial of Swarming Gears, so I just want to go ahead and get it done. And hopefully, you think that the trial, the first time you do Golden Gears, it should be... It'll be easy, right? Because you're going to do like a... there's got to be a baby level, right? I hope. Nahida, Kazuha, or Dia. Both are good to 80 if you already have them to 80. If you're DPS Dia, then get Dia to 90. But if you sometimes do DPS Dehida, then get her to 90, or if you do DPS Kazuha, it's whoever you use DPS wise. Cause honestly, Nahida is Archon, so I would say Nahida because Archon, but Kazuha is also good to 90. Okay, good. I just want to do it the first time again, and then I'll touch it when I'm ready. Xingling has destroyed many woke in her time. Either the insides would become inversible charred from the heat of a pyro slime, or cracks would appear due to the flash freezing from a mist flower, or at some step in Xingling's unconventional cooking process, a small-scale explosion would reduce it to scrap metal. After some heavy consideration on the part of Xingling's father, he ultimately decided not to banish his daughter from the kitchen despite the destruction she caused. As reckless, imaginative, and uninhabited as she may be, it was exactly these traits that led her to create her most successful dishes. Maybe this isn't so bad, he tried to convince himself. Suffice to say, the payment for a new woke is a regular feature of the restaurant's monthly ledger. Oof. There are so many secrets of cooking, the most important of which is passion. When Xingling decided to learn to be a chef, her father handed her his own handwriting cook journal, his life's work. This line was written on the title page. If she was any other person, she would likely have regarded it as some cheesy inspiration quote. However, Xingling regarded it as a priceless treasure. To her, her father only secured his footing in the forever ongoing war between the Li and Yue cuisines by upholding that principle. However, at the time, the conflict between the two styles was white hot, with many restaurants feeling the pressure that arose from it. Woman Restaurant was no exception. Good food is good food, period. The monopoly on luxurious ingredients such as matsuke crabs infuriated Xingling, her angry response to which was to take over the kitchen. It was time for her to build upon the foundation of her father gave her and make some changes. I'm going to make some super delicious dishes out of any ingredient. Xingling's liveliness is disastrous. Liveliness is disastrous for the hurlachils of Julian cars. They one day woke to their fighting clubs gone. Of course, the Florindua Marsh did not fare any better. After all the work she put in, she finally created some new recipes such as Hillachil Club, barbecue fish, and horsetail sticky rice and meat. She never created anything new if she just stuck to the recipes of her predecessors. One must break the common conception if they are to carve their own path. When Xingling finally created her crowning achievement, the chief's special code dress vow, her father paid the price, needing to resort to simple white cogni for 2 days following. Mint and ginseng flower seems to induce diarrhea. She learned a valuable experience to add to her journal. She ate her own dishes, but nothing ever happened to her. Xingling did feel guilty, though. Maybe it's because she is young and healthy, or had somehow built up a resistance to certain toxin. One may never know. Whenever a customer asks what exactly was the perplexing creature that followed Xingling around, she tells them the story. There was a sudden downpour one day when Xingling was on her way to fetch some violet grass. Halfway there, she was already tired and hungry. She stumbled into a cave and came across a strange shrine. So she sat down by the shrine and took out 2 pieces of spicy cornbread. She gobbled down one, but left the other one to on the shrine, intending to eat a little later, but then promptly fell asleep. When she woke up, the other spicy cornbread was gone, and a mysterious creature was sitting in front of her, staring. Was it good? It nodded. More? She took out some jerky from her backpack. The mysterious creature nodded once again. This was how Xingling made a new friend. It seemed to be drawn to Xingling's cooking, as the creature started following Xingling around whenever she went. Xingling named it Guova, after her favorite childhood snack. And we also remember, and that one lantern, right, we saw this full cutscene with that. It was so cute. After sampling every dish there was in Liyue, Xingling's culinary skills drastically improved. Her specialty spicy dishes earned the praise of even her father, a Western chef with over 2 decades of experience. She created her unique and complex flavor profile through a generous helping of chili peppers mixed with fruit and herbs for increased aroma. She also created what became the signature dish of Wanmin restaurant, black back perch stew, which combined the richness, color, and strong flavors of Li cuisine and the fresh aromas and nutritional contents of Yue cuisine. Some had tried to copy her recipes, but try as they might, they could never quite reproduce the way her cooking tastes. Raise fresh violet grass overnight, dry, then grind to a fine powder, sprinkle into any dish in an aromatic boost. This is one of Xingling's secret recipes, arrived as though a painstaking process of trial and error. In Xingling's case, that means countless bouts of diarrhea, countless bruised knees and bashed on rocky cliffs, and countless wasted potfuls of food that didn't quite turn out as expected. She makes good food. As long as I know it's a dish that she's made several times and other people have eaten, then yes. But if it's a new concoction, I'll take like 1 bite, nothing more. Xingling's map. This map is up to that is lined with dense notations for various color, and if you read closely, you can find the places where Xingling has been and where she tends to go in the future. The shellfish of the shallows around Guwen Stone Forest, the unmatched in their freshness. They say that here be sea monsters. Sea monsters must taste great. Should look for Vado to go fight another one. Will steam them with eggs, make them taste better. There's a dragon in Mondstadt. Great. I just need 3 days of provisions to get there. Bowberries are sweet. Lots here. I'll bring a basket. Take some back. See if they'll grow. This Mondstadt restaurant's salted matsuke is way too luxurious. They should just sell the matsuke. What if I fried some with Julian chili? Sounds good already. Might as well borrow a kitchen tomorrow and give it a go. Haven't found the dragon yet. Am I in the right place? You can make something super delicious out of the kind of ingredients. Xingling earned the approval of a vision by shouldering this ideal in a wholehearted and unreserved manner. Even when she would make dishes that would be called horrifying, her desire to keep trying to match ingredients would never waver. Chingsing fried lizard is actually kind of bad. I think lizards should just be stone grilled in future. Slime fried rice is also rather ordinary. Maybe I'll try putting mushroom in a slime just next time. Though her friends fell around her during the epic battles with the taste of her dishes and advised her to turn back, Xingling never stopped thinking about how to turn these special ingredients into delicious food. In Xingling's innocence and persistent heart, as long as they were not poisonous, they were no good or bad ingredients. Her vision, after all, proved that even the good gods approve of such thinking. Whew, okay. Let me take a sip of my drink.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. I'm a chef from Liyue. My favorite place is the the kitchen. Oh, I practice so hard, but I still get nervous when introducing myself. Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time. I can't decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs. If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients. Oh, I don't like the rain. Oh, wait, did I leave my apron outside to dry?
Yeah, Scarlet, just keep stick with hard mode and keep all the negotiations on if you just want to complete it just to get the primos.
Wait, did I leave my apron outside to dry? Oh, I don't like the rain. If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients. The rain has stopped. Come with me. Let's pick some matsutake. Animo slimes always come out in this weather. If you catch some, I'll make you a slime slushie. Perfect timing. Want to get a few cooking supplies? Lunch is ready. Come and get it while it lasts. You're just in time for a midnight snack. I made some barbecued lizard skewers. Well, don't just stand there. Dig in. Hey! You're not sneaking off to get a midnight snack without me, are you? Bedtime? Oh. Well, good night then. You've seen the dragon in Mondstadt? How big was it? What? No way! Imagine how big a steak a dragon that huge would make. I'm much better at cooking than navigating, but if you do go out, definitely take me with you. Meeting you has really opened my eyes to things other than cooking. Like what? Well, such as... For example... Oh, I can't think when you put me on the spot. Forget it. I'll stick to cooking from now on. I have a new recipe for you to try, actually. Anytime, night or day. I'm always willing to make dishes everyone loves. I think the Archons agree with my passion, or else they wouldn't have given me this vision. Something even my master doesn't have. I know they want me to keep going. If you get a stomachache, a cup of herbal tea with silk flowers will clear it up in no time. Huh? Of course you can trust my herbal remedies. We chefs are expected to know a thing or two about medicine as well, you know. I love onions. I've tried cutting them dozens of ways, and they still make me cry. No matter, I still love them. I can smell mistgrass. It must be Dr. Baiju. What is he doing here? Are you okay? Do you feel faint? Is your stomach sore? Or is it a sore throat? I got it. You're fatigued from all that adventuring. No? You're fine? Phew! Otherwise, he would have made you drink some traditional herbal medicine. It's so bitter. That was the Tianquan. Did you see? She just walked past. Come here. Closer. Let me tell ya, she knows everything that happens in Liyue. So, keep a low profile. Don't attract her attention. Is Hu Tao picking on you too? Ugh, that prankster always waits till I least expect it, creeps up on me from behind, and then, boo! Then laughs herself silly. But I can handle it. And she does bring me fermented plum blossoms once in a while so I can make flour cakes. So I don't hold a grudge. Diona from Springvale! Ah, I heard she mixes a great drink, so I came specifically to see her. I thought perhaps I could use her secrets in my cooking and bring out more flavors. But the tips that she gave me, like soaking lizard tails in beer, or putting bits of smoked fish in dandelion wine, all came out really awful. Guess it's up to me to work it out myself then. Oh, Beto is the greatest. Every time I go out sailing with her, she always manages to fish up lots of fresh ingredients. octopus tentacles go great in soup, and seaweed fries up great with some chilies. Not just Beidou, but everyone on board the Crux loves my cooking. I've come across a lot of fussy eaters, but Mr. Zhongli is very particular and has no problem getting straight to what he has to say. The first time I served him salt and pepper tofu, he took just one bite and then proceeded to say, "It would be better to try sea salt extracted from the shallow seas of Guyun Stone Forest, because it would bring a fresh sense of depth to the tofu." I tried it, and the taste was just so different. He's just amazing, don't you think? Chongyun? I always see him on his way to eat at Wanmin restaurant with Xingqiu. Or perhaps I should say I see him being dragged there by Xingqiu. Chongyun doesn't eat hot food. Every time the hot food arrives, Xingqiu politely apologizes and proceeds to try every dish. I just want to dig in with him. The look on Chongyun's face is priceless. They're quite interesting, those two. Ganyu? Oh yeah, I remember her. Vegetarian, right? She doesn't come to the Wanmin restaurant very often, but when she does, she sits alone in the corner and eats her meal in total silence. Poor girl, she seems kind of lonely. I always give her an extra large portion because I feel sorry for her. Funniest thing is, she eats every last bite. Every time! I wouldn't have guessed she'd have such an appetite just by looking at her. I'm proud to call her my junior. She hasn't swung by in the Wanmin restaurant in ages, though. Maybe Master is trying to protect her from me or something. The last time we hung out, I was about to dig into some fresh raw octopus from the Sea of Clouds. But not only did she stop me from eating it, she sent Master to tell me off too. Oh, honestly, sometimes it feels like I'm the one who gets treated like the junior. Xingyan always comes to the Wanmin restaurant for a late-night snack. She gobbles up all the new dishes that the likes of Xingqiu and Chongyun don't go near, and 9 times out of 10, she enjoys them too. She's great. Yelan? Of course, I remember her. When I first met her, I was certain she'd be the kind of gal who'd prefer lighter dishes. Turned out that she can handle the most spice out of all my customers. Apparently, my dishes weren't spicy enough for her because she started taking bites of raw Jieying chilies. Truly amazing. Oh boy. Once I know Gaming is coming, I make sure to prepare a huge pot of tea in advance. You know, so he can wash some of the spicy food down. I've offered to tone down the spice a bit for him, but he absolutely insists that he prefers the authentic flavor. And he's not even just saying that to be polite. Believe me, I know a true foodie when I see one. Anyway, if that's what he prefers, then who am I to disappoint?
Yelan said hot enough and eats. Yeah, sorry. I am reading your comments, guys. I am reading your comments. I'm just being mostly quiet to go through the voice lines faster, but I'm still hearing and responding when like I have like a really good response. So if I don't say anything, it's just like I'm just not sure what to say, or I'm just still processing it. So I just want you guys to know I am still reading your comments. Not hot enough. I don't think she would eat lava because lava will kill a person. But dude, I bet she'll eat the ghost pepper in real life.
Roasted pigeon skewers, anyone? Come on, it's my secret recipe. You'll love it. My master did a good job teaching me spear fighting, don't you think? If you want, I could teach you too. Although, I'd much rather teach you my cooking if you're interested. I want my recipes to spread all around Tibet. My heart's desire? To start my very own cooking tradition, of course. Me-style and yes-style cooking are good, but they have a limited palate. The missing ingredient? Chili pepper! Come, let me fry up one of Goba's chili peppers for you. I think I've won you over with my cooking now, right? It's time to introduce you to my latest masterpiece. I call it the most marvelous, multicolored super pancake! Bright red squirrel ham, orange carrot, yellow sungfrog meat, green calla lily, and blue butterfly wings, beautifully wrapped in a thin egg pancake. What? I thought you said you were starving. Okay. I'm in a dilemma and I don't know how to solve it. It isn't like me to get so worked up over nothing. Well, here's the thing. I always love getting you to try my latest recipes, but I'm worried that my food might not agree with your stomach, and I can't bear the thought of that happening. What should I do? Watch carefully. Heat the oil in a pan. Then take a handful of crystal flies, wings removed, pop them in, and voila! Delicious deep-fried crystal... Hey! Where are you going? It's been a month and I still haven't sold a single bowl of mushroom slime stew. Gee, is it just because it looks sticky and gooey? It's their loss if they don't have a spoonful. My favorite thing to eat is... whatever exotic ingredient I haven't tried yet. No, I'm not dodging the question. That's my honest answer. I'll eat absolutely anything. There are no bad ingredients, only bad cooking.
I'm sure if their wings are removed, they're probably dead.
Wow, I know this taste. It's boom shakalaka. I gotta admit, you're really good at cooking. Next time, it's my turn to show you a thing or two. Are you sure you followed the recipe? Something is definitely off here. Ah, there you are! Come with me! I prepared a birthday feast all for you! No, really, I insist! Which dish is your favorite? It's okay, take your time. Try them all first, then let me know. Are you sure you followed the recipe? Something is definitely off here. Oh, wow. This feels great! My whole body is bursting with energy! Hey! Ha! Hoo-ah! I could slay a beast with one punch, locking in that freshness. Goba, get them! Nice and spicy. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Hey-ya! You're toast! Eat this! Race you! Now I got stomach cramps. Open sesame! Oh, now I'm hungry. What a bountiful harvest! None of this will go to waste. No ingredients for me today. Ow! Now I'm really in a pickle. Take a snack break. Scramble! Dinner's gonna burn.
my seasonings. Just sharpen my spear. I can't wait any longer.
Alright, and then I already took like a quick skim for Sino and Nahida. Hang on, I'll get like your... Like Sino I do remember. My Nahida, I definitely need to level up. Okay, so tomorrow, no, not tomorrow, or we'll see how long, because I'm going to do a Lone Starro stream, but, so we left off on Coco, Rosaria Chongyun with full voice lines, and then I'll do a quick skim, and it's mostly story stuff. Just read one of their stories for, like, until I get to Cloud Retainer, Navia, Gaming, and Alachino, because those four, have story stuff, but, Xingling was the last really long one. So Rosaria, Chongyun, Coco, those would be like 10 minutes max ones. I do want to try and push if I'm able to. So tomorrow, like do the event, like so do Starro first, Genshin do the event, and then do more of the voice lines for and get it all finished. So that way. Monday, that'll be another day where, like, there's nothing new, no new event and everything like that, and I really I'm gonna get my 60 characters to 70, my 50 characters to 60, and my 40 characters to 50, see how long that takes. I won't touch my level 1s just yet, it's like that. I'm trying to get everyone to 70, though. That is my plan. Alright, but I will definitely be calling it here, since I've been streaming for about 4 hours. Yeah. So that'll be that guy coming. Okay, double check on my commissions. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Alright, I will see you guys later. First will be Starro. Unless, like, I end up having, I'm hoping I don't get on too late. It just got loud with my niece here. So, she's still here, so hopefully, I think they're gonna pick her up. I can't remember. But if I end up having to stream late, then I'll do Genshin first and just take care of the event, and then start out for the rest of the night. But yeah, don't forget to finish up Wind Trace and the Ito event if you haven't yet. I know, I'm just giving last reminder because there's it's gonna be down to the last hours now. Like, there's only gonna be one day left. Wind Trace is really fast. You can get 1,000, like, they're only 3 minutes. They're really only 3 minutes a match. So, honestly, if you just spend like 10 minutes on Wind Trace, then you're already halfway done. You can ask Nova to do it for you. Wolf. Ask like Nova or Kate to do it. I mean, hey, I know, I understand, free primos is free primos, and hey, free primos means you spend less money, you know? That's coming from someone who, cause I'm a saver. Like, I'm more of a saver. I could never, like, dude, it would hurt me if I ever spent, like, $1,000 in one day on a game. I could do $5 or $20, and it just, like, adds up throughout the months and years, but it hurts me as a saver because you could thank my dad for that, because he taught me how to save at a very early age. And I'd be like, here, add this up. What is the price? And he's like, $10. And I only had $10. I'm like, you know what? I don't really need this, but I really, really want this one. So I only spend $5. That's why I'm very strict with just saying the $5 and the battle pass thing. Because I don't have a whole lot of money, and even then, I want to save money to, like, use it on, like, other stuff. Because, like, I love books and stuff like that. And to buy other games. Because when I get a job, I want to try and buy Switch games. But, yeah. Like, but you don't have to do it if you really don't care. I'm just, like, I know you've been wanting to, you're going back to, like, only going for, like, C0 and possibly the weapon. So hey, free jades, you know, saves you some money. All right, but anyway, guys, I wish y'all luck for if y'all are still pulling on Star Rail, Genshin, or Weathering Waves. I think there are a few people who played Weathering Waves, and once they realized there was bugs, they probably like honestly, for me, if PlayStation was able to play, I would probably played the first 30 minutes just to get my account created, and if I found out about the whole bug thing, I'm like, yeah, until like the bug thing is like fully fixed, I'll just wait and it's like that, and then I would continue playing again. I'm gonna be honest, Star Rail was kind of buggy on PlayStation when it first came out. Like, it felt like it, but I guess they probably like just changed things different on PlayStation, because I was still trying to figure out the schedule for when I play and when I couldn't. I wasn't able to play for about a week, and then it felt like after that week it was a lot smoother, and I think they even said that and it even had, like, when I got back on, it was like they were downloading resources, so I think they might have fixed something. But anyway, I'm gonna chill for a little bit, and then I'm gonna get some sleep. But yeah, I will see you guys later on today for Star Rail I might just do Genshin first, just to get it out of the way, and then just put my attention to Star Rail today, the rest of the day. But yeah, you guys take care, stay safe, have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, night, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye, guys. Take care. Bye.